to be fully woken up because they're already ready to go. We got game one of a best of 7, the first semifinal here. Park and Ambrose seeing who's going to move on and be our first grand finalist.
Absolutely here. Kickoff through. Nice little 50 going across onto the Ambrose side, but back across the Park. Floofy takes it back across. Oh, top net and a goal early for Ambrose.
Now Schlonker's cutting out another one, and even then extending that one nearly over 0, but as we mentioned, the Park defense is up to the task, at least so far. You just got to hope that these 4 shots that they've mustered are going to be able to grow at some point because they cannot keep it up. Schlonkers for yet another one.
Absolutely narrowing down here, just 5 seconds with 2 goals. I mean, Park's got to get on absolutely fast here if they want to make it here, but it looks like that is going to be the end of game 1. St. Ambrose is going to go up 1-0 against Park University.
To the corner, but not really doing much. These deeper rotations from St. Ambrose not really paying the bills right now, as he can't really break through the defense with one shot. But of course, as I say that, Schlonkers shows that I am a fool. 1-1. Really got immediately derailed. That one turned into a 2v1 if not for Zero's quick challenge. So Bar, they're trying to avenge themselves with an air dribble. A little bit low, but will produce something awkward for Zero to take care of. Schlonkers again, right on his front grill to be able to meet his opponent.
It was a good 50 there out of Schlonkers. If he did lose that 50, that would have been a goal for Park. There was no one else really back for defense. So, but now Schlonkers looking to make it to the offense. Zero with the 50 across, and it's into the close corner for the goal for St. Ambrose, putting them up 2-0 in the series.
And this series is madness, but where within all of that, we see the method from St. Ambrose, bringing it middle, playing for that 50, and what do you know? That's our flamethrowers there, spitting hot fire right into that bottom corner. A timeout being called for Park, and I can't really blame him.
Park getting a little bit lucky there, having no one there, but soaked Bar, able to carry it across, but now Zero into the corner. Schlonkers looks to carry it out to mid, and there's another beautiful pass play by St. Ambrose to put them up 1-0 here in this.
Because they're not necessarily the most massive lead is 1-0. It's the most precarious in the sport for obvious reasons. In the final 50 seconds, it seems like they're not really even caring because they want to add even more. 1-2 off the wall. Flamethrower gives them a cushion. Soaked, rolling it around. Final 10 seconds. Park, do you have enough in the tank to push forward one more time?
Can they keep the ball alive here? Zero is going to keep it up. Oh no, but Schlocks is there for the top, and it is going to set it down for a St. Ambrose win here, going up 3-1 in this best of 5 series.
Floofy going to try to get something started, but so much boost you can carry in that tank.
Absolutely. Actually, a demo comes through, a very important one there from Flamethrower that's going to open that the ball to just roll in here.
That's a tough one from So Bar. It's not even necessarily a bad clear. It's only problematic as Flamethrower made it so.
But they are back. Hopefully get a little passing play going, but no, he is met there by Schlonkers, who's going to bring it down and in. What a goal there from Schlonkers.
And I said this man was getting a little quiet lately, and he took that as an insult. Look at that read. That is not easy at all. Hitting off the edge of the lip on the top ropes. That one is so difficult. Players of thousands and thousands of hours miss those reads every day, but this man on match point in a LAN tournament is really coming through, delivering for his squad. Park University, honestly, at this point, I think they just gotta go. They cannot be playing passive because surely that's just not working. Not like this. It's right to Sky, and he does not miss.
For Park, though.
I mean, pulling off a kickoff miracle twice in a row, that's a tall ask, and it doesn't look like they're gonna be having it easy. St. Ambrose sending it forward, Zero. Keeping it close, a clear means that they need to be able to get that touch. Floofy keeps the dream alive. So Bar with time. Sky doesn't want to have him have that one. Dunked down. St. Ambrose. Don't call it a Cinderella run. They're playing like favorites. They're going to take down first seeded Park, and they'll be our first grand finalist.
Hi, welcome back here. We are with Flamethrower from St. Ambrose. You guys took the series there from Park.
Yeah,
How
we did.
are you feeling?
Feeling great, honestly. We came into this LAN expecting or hoping to get an upset. I mean, playing the #1 seed is always a difficult challenge coming in as #4. And we knew it was going to be tough, so we had to give it our all. And that's what we did. And it worked.
Absolutely. And coming into this event, we know that you guys had to travel, and this is a LAN. Is this your guys' first LAN as a team together, the three of you, or have you guys played? How much experience do you guys have as a team?
So we've had many LANs together as a team, but the roster members have changed over the years. This is our second LAN, I believe, with this exact roster.
Very nice, very nice. And did you guys have any sort of like plan going in against Park, or was it kind of just play your own game, play your own play style, nothing to really counter? Walk me through that. What was your guys' sort of game plan for the day?
So we've been really working a lot on our rotations because that was something that we really struggled with in the midseason, and we've made a lot of progress through that thanks to some great coaches and some of the stuff and a lot of work that we put in as a team. And we knew that if we were able to hold a solid rotation, that we felt like we could outplay Park Esports, and we did. So we're happy with how we played.
Very nice, very nice. And we also saw there had a lot of. Did you feel like you guys had the sort of going into it? You guys felt like you had the advantage after you'd been all this practices. You guys were feeling very confident against Park. Previously, you guys lost in the season. Did you guys sort of like take that and maybe some review over it and prepare in that sort of way as well?
We had a lot of VODs. We had a lot of time working over the stuff that we made. We came in thinking that we were one of the stronger teams, and when halfway through the season we started taking a lot of losses, we knew we had to change some stuff around, and we did a really good job with that. And I really felt like coming into this, a lot of people thought that we were going to be the underdogs because we were the lowest seed, and we thought we could use that to our advantage and take them by surprise.
Yeah, and I think you guys absolutely did. I mean, you guys played really, really well, and also a dominant victory in the series as well for map count as well. But now your guys' next matchup in the finals will either be Central Methodist or Missouri Valley. Is there any in one of those teams specifically you'd like to see play? Either one? Anything for that? Thoughts on your next opponents?
We want to play Central Methodist. We feel like in the season we had a really unfortunate series against them, and we want revenge.
Very nice, very nice. Well, it's been a good interview with Flamethrower, and we wish you the best of luck in the grand finals.
Thank you for having me.
The misplay is going to take it over to Sky.
And Sluggers is going to come back for more with a temporary touch, but now with an open dribble potentially. Nice little time flick over the defender for the first.
And there it is, the man of the hour, the one we were talking about here, Shalonkers. Nice little touch off the wall, but again, this nice flick over to go into the goal.
Yeah, that's beautifully done, and that's really just the hardest part about a flick. Sometimes when the ball is on top of your car, depending on your camera settings, you have no idea how close the defender is if they're diving in, and like I said, that flawlessly timed flick is going to be able to strike true for the squad of St. Ambrose, and this is the team that made a short work of their opponents in Park in that semifinal, and now it seems like they're going to continue to extend it. I said this man is hungry. He's eaten here, Shalonkers for a second. Not too far out. That's what Squirrel's for. Pass downfield, painkillers. That's a laser onto the near post, not necessarily in between those posts as tackle continue, but with a lot of resistance from St. Ambrose.
Yeah, and we have a 50 here, but no, Shalonk's actually going to beat him to it. Flamethrower actually gets the pass, catches it on top of his car, and flicks it in for the goal. Flick over one, going up for another one, but no, met by Shalonkers.
This play, the cut on in, there's no contact. Shalonkers will be able to deliver this one all the way down. I don't blame the slow play as Flamethrower will let this one drop. A little bit scary at the end, but St. Ambrose taking care of business, taking game one of our grand final. Absolutely. The team, Shalonkers even trying to change it, but Flamethrower that's just that much faster again.
And this play here is going to catch it in the midfield, but Shalonkers able to pass a little double touch. Awkward moment right up.
Is that even when you go for what looked like a flip reset from Squirrel, if it doesn't work out, you still have to shut down the play, because sometimes even missing those could turn into the perfect fake play that completely destroys the defense. Pass in field. Speaking of destroying, it's Flamethrower slicing through with a pass. Close.
Absolutely. Looking to get it out here. A little double commit there, but Flamethrower is able to keep it out, and a nice little 50 there from Shalonkers. Doesn't quite get the bump he was looking for, but now the through Painthrower really, not clutch enough, because Flamethrower comes back and launches it on net.
That's an AFK squirrel yet again as they're rotating to the middle. And he turned right there on that play and realizes halfway through probably that I am not getting on that one. Just a little bit too far away. A second goal for Flamethrower on their third shot of the game. And tying us back on up here. A very exciting opening second minute. And I think your prediction's coming true, Ryder, that this is the more of the back and forth play we were missing.
Yeah, which, as a viewer, you're kind of happy to see. But, as a fan of one of the teams, you'd love to see them dominate. But we're having a really good game here, number 3.
Flamethrower trying to keep their success going. One more touch could do it, and indeed it does. There's the Hattie for the lead.
It's been all Flamethrower this game. Maybe see him, take a little more dominant role here, possibly.
Schlonkers kind of patient on that one, a little bit late. I don't always like players that play reactionarily, but sometimes it really does work out. Speaking of, immediate counter for Schlonkers. And I'm going to have to keep on waiting until next game to try to get some goals on the board. Missouri Valley, it will fall. And St. Ambrose is going to be taking the lead in this grand final 2-1.
Absolutely. And I think we did see a little bit more back and forth gameplay from that one compared to what we saw in the first 2 matches. So I'm really glad that we got to see that.
Moment.
Absolutely here, but Missouri Valley's not done with this pressure. Actually, they might be as the demo comes through, but misplay with a little bit of a miss. And they're going to have to do a little bit of a reset. No. Sherlonks actually puts one on target in the far right goal, and that's what you want to see to get them started in this match.
That's why he shoots Schlonkers. Now Flamethrower on the backboard from an angle. Can't get it, but that's why he'll follow it himself. It's Flamethrower for the lead.
And he actually beat Squirrel over that one and misplaced last here. Nice 50 over to the top of mid. No connect from the double but nothing on target either.
Flamethrower gets all of that 50, and again, this is more about the clock at this point. Schlonkers trying to put it beyond any doubt. That's a slaughter to the bottom 90. A 2-goal lead with 13 to go.
This is the second time now we've seen him absolutely slot this. Look at this perfect bottom left. He puts that ball anywhere else, it's getting saved.
Yeah, you got to feel for Flamethrower. They feel like they probably had most of that covered. He's pretty far away. I don't know if that's really going to be able to find its way through. And what do you know? Schlonkers, you want one more for the road? Then go on. Flip reset's not going to work on out. Flamethrower's going to dunk that one just for good measure, as it looks like Misplay will just be able to only tap it into the midfield to delay the inevitable. St. Ambrose taking the dub. They're on match point in our grand final. What a 50. Pain Thriller. That's a miss. Could be tactical even, but unfortunately will not lead to any shot. Now potentially a counter. Schlonkers not holding anything back on this one. Sky the follow through, and he will strike true. Defense is scrambling. Just make sure I put this on target. Force a save rather than trying to really outplay the defense every single time. Sometimes it's just about making sure the defense stays accountable. There's another giveaway. Sky, he's a predator in front of the goal. Over Pain Thriller, not able to beat out Schlonkers. Final seconds, it's got to stay in the air. There's only so much boost on the field. Schlonkers clears over the top, misplay. They just can't reach it. St. Ambrose takes down the first seed, takes down everybody. They are your Heart Esports Conference champion. Now has gone. It is the Heart of America Conference Championship, and we are all done. It's St. Ambrose taking the crown, and we got Sky alongside us in the interview booth. First of all, we got to ask the obvious. How does it feel to go from a team scraping on in this final playoff bracket and now taking it all?
It feels great, honestly. We've had a lot of ups and downs in the season. Haven't always played our best, but to come out on top when we need to, it feels so good.
I'm feeling that. I mean, the thing we talked about you a little bit before, we talked to your teammate saying, yeah, this is not who we were. Obviously, we talked about your preparation, but I mean, did you have that kind of emotion coming into or the playoffs, or rather prior to the playoffs? After that 3-2, it's got to be a little frustrating. You even had to beat Missouri Valley, which did take you down in the regular season. I mean, was this kind of like a revenge tour for you, or is it more so just trying to prove to yourself that you were capable of more?
I think it was a revenge tour. We've been doing a lot of training throughout the season. We changed up our whole rotation, modeled it after Golden Knights, a little small YouTubers rotation style. So we were spending a lot of the season learning that. And I think when we played all those teams, we weren't quite ready. But coming into this, we were like, all right, we got it. It's been long enough. Let's show them what we got.
Very nice. And we know that you and your teammates, you guys have played before for quite a little bit now. Do you think that being on land in this certain environment and stuff, did that sort of play into any sort of your guys' like tactics? Were you guys comfortable on land? Did you guys feel maybe a little uncomfortable at the start, then got, as the series went on, you guys got more comfortable?
I think we were pretty comfortable off the bat. We're always playing in person, always next to each other. So whenever I look over and see the two of them, I'm like, all right, we're here. We're ready to play. We're going to score some crazy goals, get some crazy saves, and win some games.
Yeah, and speaking of scoring some crazy goals, one stat I could not believe throughout all of those games is you guys were shooting like maybe only like 3 to 6 shots a game, but you're scoring almost like 70% of them. Were you guys just on fire going into this one, or were the vibes just like immaculate in the comms?
I think we knew when we had to hit a shot. We knew when it was coming, and we captured the opportunity. We didn't let it slip. We scored everything we needed to. We were there whenever we needed to be there.
Very nice. And I think that just goes to what you mentioned earlier, just all the practice and the time you guys put in. Really, you guys really showed it here. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
And I guess, we already had that little trophy celebration. You guys get to be able to kind of like let that soak in. But obviously, do you feel like this is the start of maybe a little bit of a dynasty work in the works for St. Ambrose? Do you guys feel
I don't know.
Replicable?
Oh, I mean, we got a lot of good recruits coming in next semester, so my spot's at risk. Clearly, I'm not the best guy on the team. That's Schlank and Flame. They're leagues above me, but I'm trying to keep my spot so we can try and do this again next semester. I'd love to play with them again. Awesome friends. It's amazing team.
Alrighty. Well, it's excellent to hear from you. And again, congrats. Before I let you go, any shout outs you want to have for the final broadcast that you might be on of the season?
One, shout out to Coach Gatormelon, and like he's been there the entire season, always believed in us, was helping us during those games, telling us what we need to focus on. And then 2, I shouted him out before, but Golden Light, his rotation style, it works, and we proved it. We came here and we did exactly what he told us to do, and it worked. Got us the win. And I just want to know that we're thankful for him. It's so nice.
Shout out to Golden Light. I coach his alma mater right now, so
Yeah.
I'll tell him that you said that, but I'll pass along the good word. Either way, Sky, thank you so much for popping in, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Congrats again.
Thank you.